Hi, internet people. So, this week on Preacher, Dennis gets a dog. I mean, that's not the main point of this episode, but Dennis gets a dog. So, he's apparently been begging Cassidy for one. Cassidy buys him a chihuahua. It's cute. Also, pretty sure it hates Dennis. There's a lot of barking. So, while the dog is barking, Jesse, Tulip, and Cassidy are having a meeting about everything, and while they're having this huge talk, they wind up planning a trip to Bimini based on what Jesse says. He's like, we should go to Bimini, we should go, get away, stop this, but we can't go till we find God. And then Tulip and Cassidy are not, like, they're both pissed off at Jesse. Tulip is super pissed off at him because Santa Kellers isn't gone, and he told her that he was. Yeah, she is uber pissed. They thing gets pulled up, Santa Kellers isn't in it. So, yeah, that's not good. I also, for some strange reason, because I'm fixated on the freaking dog, they open with this really cool horror movie style sequence of a coffin coming out of a swamp. And if you read the comics, you were prepared. So, is it Lingel? Catherine can't remember how to speak English. So, Jesse's mother, who we have not seen. Who? Whatever. We haven't seen her. She is from this family that's a little not okay. Like, really not okay. Super religious. Very punishy. Real scary. In the comics, you get a look at that, and it is terrifying. So that's happening this season. That was introduced, especially his grandmother, who is evil. Hardcore evil. Like super evil. We meet her, sort of. She has a hat on, can't see her face. So Jesse has been kept in this chest, coffin thing. It looks more like a chest than a coffin. Mostly, I think, just because of size. So, he's been in there, there's like an air to keep you alive, sort of, so it's crazy. There's punishment for him, it's great. And I also think the reason he threw the Santa Kellers in a swamp is you have to repent, thus swamp. It would make sense, it really would, to him, just not to Tulip, because she wanted him sent to hell. So there is that. That was a really cool intro. We do get teased in the promos for next week that the Santa Kellers is back because this whole there's no saint in that vehicle is a Grail plot to get Tulip and Jesse fighting. That's the whole Featherstone thing. It's causing divisions within the core group. So Tulip has all the weapons, she finds them in the basement. She's gonna get them taken care of, and Featherstone, in her guise as Jenny, is going to help her. They're taking them to a blacksmith or a smelter to get them melted down. While that's going on, Cassidy and Dennis have a conversation that does not go well. Cassidy says goodbye to Tulip. It's fine. And Dennis is like, you like her. Why don't you take her? This whole time it's really interesting because the two of them are speaking in their respective languages, and then the little voice boxy thingies are talking to each other, and it's so interesting. But, Dennis just tells Cassidy to take her because that's what they do. Because that's normal and okay. I get he's the undead, but still not okay. Because in this version, the undead apparently have souls. So you can't just go eating whoever you want, whenever you want, 'cause you can. At that point, Cassidy says, give me the dog. He then emphasizes, give me the damn dog, or something like that. Dennis refuses and walks away with his chihuahua that I'm very sure he's going to eat at some point when he gets hungry. Midnight snack, something is gonna happen. At least I think it will. Pretty sure it will. So that's happening. Jesse is off trying to find God because he's finally pieced together that God was the dog. And he insulted God by telling him, no, that's not what we're looking for, even though it was. So see, it all fits back together, he ties it to the thing, it's all there. Problem is, dog God is not where he's supposed to be. They show in the promo, I'm teasing ahead, we see Jesse sitting on an empty couch, and it's the couch that the dog God guy was on, so God has fled again. I assume because he knows Jesse is looking for him now. Herr Starr has decided Jesse is gonna be the new Messiah because he doesn't like Humperdoo. Haha. Thank you. I did not remember that. Not officially. I had to get it messaged to me by my friend Amy because I could not remember. Yeah, that's his Twitter handle. Just, anyway, he helped me out because I kept wanting to say Humperdinck, which is someone's actual name. There's a famous person named Humperdinck. So, Humperdoo, Herr Starr wants him out. He wants to replace him with Jesse. Everything will be fine. We'll have a new god. It's cool, whatever. So he tells Featherstone and Hoover about this. And there's some awkward, like, I am not a homosexual. And Hoover's like, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. And Herr Starr's like, meh, it's fine. Whatever. So, after not being able to find God, Jesse goes to Herr Starr and confronts him about the lack of God. While that lack of God situation is happening, we hear all of Jesse's prayers from his entire life, which was really cool. I don't know if they did like voice magic or if they used a variety of voice actors to be Jesse over the years. I don't know, but it was interesting. The only issue is that the fact that they all existed on tape just made me think that no one has listened to any of Jesse's prayers ever, except the voice recording people. So he does not take kindly to this or the plan to make him the new god, and he tells Herr Starr to shove the tapes where the sun don't shine in Genesis voice. So that's what Herr Starr is doing at the end of this episode. Then when Jesse tries to make Herr Starr's secretaries, assistants, I don't know what to call them, make him, like, let him leave, goes to use Genesis voice, and Genesis voice does some weird stuff, like puberty, voice cracking, demon sounding, weird stuff. So Genesis is growing up. There's something. I don't know. Can Genesis go evil? Does it know what evil is? Is Genesis sentient? I don't know. Just saying. Sounded like puberty to me. I'm just guessing. So that's happening. Jenny, who is Featherstone, and Tulip have a conversation about Jesse, and she actually, like, she's mad at him, but she says she should have gone with him. They also can't melt the weapons down because they're magic, so they don't melt. You can touch them as soon as they come out of the molten stuff. So they cover them in forever stamps, the Liberty Bell ones. We have some at my house. They cover the weapons in them and try to mail them away. I'm guessing they go to the dead letter office. I don't think you can ship those anywhere. They're not like coconuts. You can't just put a stamp on them and chuck them in the mail. That's true. You can also ship potatoes. Just fun facts for you, because that's what I'm full of. Useless information you'll probably never use. Beyond that, hell! It's hell time. I was waiting. I avoided it. I told this in a super non-chronological order because I also wanted to talk about hell. So they're doing these like tests on everyone in hell to see if they're actually supposed to be there, and it's like weird images of like weird things, cute things. The Super Bowl comes up. I don't know. Lots of things, and it's like a stress test or something. But he has a name, but I'm just gonna keep calling him Popped Collar. Popped Collar and Eugene come up with a plan to see Hitler's memory, because we've never seen the whole thing. It's this whole thing. They let loose the caveman. He licks the camera. It's distracting. They wind up seeing Hitler's memory. Literally, his worst memory involves his art being insulted, him giving a gun back in a restaurant brawl. I don't even know what to call it exactly. And plum cake. Oh, and his girlfriend breaks up with him. So all of that happens. But really, it's the plum cake. Dude, strudel. Strudel is delicious. Eat the strudel. That's all he needed to do. Just like, oh, it's fine. He's obviously a well-known patron. It's fine. What? You eat the strudel and you move on. That whole memory, I was like, really? 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 Eat the strudel, dude. I understand it's Hitler. I do. The point of it is it's Hitler. I never feel bad for him in this. Like, anytime something happens, I'm like, really? Like, I just really, whole time. So, we see the whole memory play out. He explains why it hurts so much. Like, that's why it's his worst memory to Eugene. And it's because that's the last time he was ever good. I cannot muster up any care. I can't. I know the actor is doing a real good job. Just I don't care. Because it's Hitler. So, Hitler can actually get Eugene out because he used to be a custodian of hell, and he knows where the back door is because the back door of hell doesn't sound awful. Like, the front door I'm sure is great. It's probably the gates that say stuff. That's a thing right there, gates. I feel like I'm confusing that with something. No, abandon all hope, you who enter here. Right? Right. That's a thing. Is that Dante? Don't pay attention to me. Actually, if you're watching this video, thank you for paying attention to me. You can exclude the fact that sometimes I sound like an idiot, because I sound like an idiot most of the time. I'm aware of that. It happens. So, back door. There's a back door, which is obviously going to be awful. Hitler sets up a singing group to distract the guard, and then he helps Eugene go into the hole, because apparently the hole leads to the back door, which, of course it does. Of course it does. So that's where they'll be next week. So Jesse is still hunting for God. Featherstone is still with Tulip, I think. I'm pretty sure Cassidy is gonna have to kill Dennis. I just feel it in my gut. And Hitler is helping Eugene escape from hell. And Eugene really needs to get out of hell because he's not supposed to be there. He's not. So there's that. There are 2 episodes left. So there'll be 2 more recaps of Preacher from me. So let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments below or on Twitter. I'm at Kleffnotes. You can find me on my blog, kleffnotes.wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com. And I run their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of me, please subscribe. Bye, internet people.